in the sea, and that the ship would like to be broken. It was reeling and rocking, tossing and drifting. So the sailors that was on the ship, they was afraid, and they cried, every man unto his God, and cast for the cargoes that they were carrying on the ship to lighten the load. They figured that it would get them to the shore. But Jonah gone down to the side of the ship, and he laid and was fast asleep. Now, there was a time when Jesus was on the ship and a storm came up, and the disciples went to wake him up. Hey, we about to disappear. We about to drown out in the sea. Do you care? So Jesus got up from his sleep and said, peace, be still, and the sea will come. But now in Jonah's case, the shipmaster came to him and said to him, hey, O sleeper, wake up, arise, call upon thy God. If so be that will think upon us that we perish not. But he thought they were going to drown. So they didn't know exactly what to do, but at that time they used a device called